I know what you did. You searched on the internet, is Golden, Colorado a vegan-friendly place? Specifically, downtown Golden, Colorado. That's what you did. And granted, YouTube is the #2 search engine in the world. So it brought you to this video. And also, speaking of search engines, I also wrote a blog post that shows pictures of some of the food that I had in Golden. So check out that link right there. That'll take you to my blog, which will show some pictures and tell the whole story in about 400 words. So feel free to check that out. So yes, Golden, Colorado is definitely vegan friendly. My wife and I were just there for 4 days last week. And I'm specifically talking about downtown Golden. Now yes, Golden as a whole, yes, it's not gonna be a problem. There's a Whole Foods there, even in Denver especially, it's very vegan friendly, but specifically downtown Golden, which is where I was staying. We stayed at an Airbnb downtown where we could just walk a couple of blocks and be at whatever coffee shop or restaurant we wanted to. So we did a pretty good tour in the 4 days we were there. Now, I do want to point out something. We were doing, and I do this on a daily basis, intermittent fasting. So we only had coffee and water up until about noon because we would go on a 2-hour hike every day. And so by the time we got that, then we'd finally have lunch. And then we'd have dinner. And I'd go to Whole Foods and get like a vegan protein shake, kind of mid-afternoon situation. So really we're eating 2 meals because my whole goal is to stay less than 2,000 calories every day to remain in a caloric deficit. I do go to the gym and I work out, and I'm really keeping up with all the numbers of that in order to help maintain and build muscle while cutting fat. So that's something I was very mindful of, and that totally worked. I mean, when you're in Denver, Colorado area, specifically Golden, there's just parks everywhere and there's hikes everywhere. You don't even have to look hard. You walk a block and oh, here's a state park. I can climb Table Mountain. Yeah, I mean, so that's how Golden is set up. It really is. It's almost like it's a design for if you're a vegan who works out and is doing intermittent fasting, it's a perfect fit. But right off the top of my head, I know there was a place called Buffalo Rose, and they did have meat there, but they also very explicitly on their menu had vegan options on there. I had jackfruit sandwich. We went there multiple times. I got that both times I went. My wife ended up getting the buffalo cauliflower wings, which she loved. There was also a hummus plate that she loved. And they even had coconut flan, so vegan dessert. And it was so good. I don't usually get dessert. There's a Thai restaurant there in downtown Golden as well. So a lot of the places, if you go there, you'll be able to find something to make it work. But specifically those 2 that I just named, that'll help you out. And if all else fails, again, just go to the Whole Foods in Golden, just drive a couple miles and you'll be there, and there's that. What I would say though, is if you're looking for a place for vegan breakfast, that might be a little bit more of a challenge. So they have a place there in downtown, which is the Tributary Food Hall. You go there, it's a building, and they have like 5 almost like street cart style little restaurants inside. And there's a Kona Bowls place, which I went there for one day for lunch. My wife and I, but we both loved it. It was protein bowls, you know, avocado, quinoa, all these vegetables and all that. We loved it. But they also had a fruit version, which might be a better fit for you if you really wanted a really nice breakfast that was vegan, or it's gonna be more of a granola and fruit situation. My thing was, it was the same price as from what I recall, whether you wanted the fruit or the veggie. And calories wise, the veggies one was a better fit for me. And if I was gonna spend however much it was, I'd rather spend it on more of what I saw as a meal and less of kind of a snack, a fiber fruit snack. So that's definitely another option for you as well. So don't forget, if you want a visual, you want some pictures that we took and to see what it looks like, just click the link and you'll be able to see the article that I recently published on that. For if you are a plant-based tourist of downtown Golden, Colorado, check out that link right there.